Right now at 5, the town of Campbell's push on French Island and its next moves toward incorporation.
Plus, the latest on the man accused of abducting a pregnant Beaver Dam teen.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. The town of Campbell is one step closer to incorporation.
News 8 Now's Allison Ferget is in the newsroom with the update. Allison.
This week, La Crosse County Circuit Court Judge Scott Horn approved the town's incorporation petition. The petition will now move onto the state's Incorporation Review Board. That board will decide whether to approve, deny, or modify the township's request to become a village. Town of Campbell Chairman Dan Kapanke says part of the reason for incorporation is ensuring the area has clean drinking water.
We want to put in a water system to the tune of maybe $50 million. We want to know what our tax base is going to be so that we can pay for that water system.
Kapanke did say they will move ahead with the new water system regardless of how incorporation goes. In February, the city of La Crosse set aside money for legal expenses to fight against Campbell's incorporation. Former Mayor Mitch Reynolds previously told News 8 Now the incorporation of the town of Campbell is not in the best interest of the people who live within the city of La Crosse. Ultimately, if the state approves the petition, town of Campbell residents will vote on whether to incorporate or not. Reporting in the newsroom, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
Allison, thank you. The Eau Claire City County Health Department is trying to track down a dog. It bit a girl last Sunday at 1160 Menominee Street. The dog, described to be a German Shepherd, and was with someone. The health department wants to know its rabies status. Anyone with information should call the Eau Claire Communications Center at 715-839-4972.
40-year-old Gary Day will face a trial. A judge making the decision a short time ago. He's accused of abducting pregnant Beaver Dam teen Sophia Franklin back in February. Police eventually found them at a Nebraska truck stop. Day remains in jail on $2 million bond. A new judge will oversee the Slender Man stabbing case. Waukesha Circuit Court Judge Scott Wagner will take over for Judge Michael Boren. Boren has overseen the case since 2014. Police say Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire lured their classmate to the park and stabbed her 19 times. Wire was released in 2021. Geyser's release hearing is in June.
Bit of a change on the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Justice Ann Walsh Bradley starting her term today as Chief Justice. Bradley has served on the court since 1995. She will hold the Chief Justice spot until June 30th. Then Justice Jill Karofsky will step in. She's been elected to serve the remainder of the current two-year term beginning July 1st. Also happening today, the 29th annual Mayor Prayer Breakfast. The Coulee Region Prayer Consortium hosts it. Civic leaders gather for fellowship, food, and to hear the keynote speaker's message.
Caring about each other more than ourselves is, I believe, the greatest ideal as a human being, and I believe my experience is God's in the business of transforming individuals and taking the stuff they go through and just make them radical lovers of humanity, and so that's needed more now than ever.
This event coincides with National Day of Prayer, which is today.
Governor Tony Evers today marking the start of Mental Awareness Month. He did it alongside Chippewa Falls students. Evers highlighted his $300 million plan to combat the youth mental health crisis. He also proclaimed today Fab Lab Day while touring the school's technology facilities.
A lot of opportunities for kids to become mentally healthy. And also, obviously, they do a lot of other great things. They're really impressive group of kids and teachers and community members that care.
Evers has declared 2025 the Year of the Kid, with mental health a big priority.
Expanded mental health care is coming to La Crosse patients in crisis. Today, Gunderson Amplify Health revealed its new emergency psychiatric unit. The hospital says the facility will provide immediate treatment in a supportive environment.
I feel like this is just really a gift that was given to us. So now we have this blank palette where we can create this new empath unit and be able to provide care differently.
Amplify expects the crisis center to open its doors in 2026.
Well, it certainly was a wet morning for most areas. Most areas picked up pretty decent precipitation here too. If you had a little bit of a break this afternoon, still damp and cool. We're going to see more precipitation going forward. These conditions will go through Friday too, at least the cloud cover and the cooler conditions that we've seen. So far, the rainfall totals really as we expected, more further to the south. La Crosse had about a little bit 3,500s. You go all the way down to Prairie du Chien in some of those areas over a half. Towards Madison, they're over an inch, but up to Eau Claire, only about 4/10. So it really dropped off quite quickly. We're going to see another round tonight. That is west of Minneapolis right now. That is the next line of showers along with the front that'll be approaching here from the west. Just showers right now expected coming through. Overall temperatures remaining in the 50s. Kind of a complex system there. That's that one with the showers. Further north is another front that'll drop south overnight. Not too much more of showers tomorrow, but if we kind of time that out, we're not expecting any of that activity really until later this evening, so it should impact the evening commute. It'll be more like after about 8 to 9, we'll start seeing that activity approach La Crosse. Maybe around 9 to 10, you start seeing some of that more approach Eau Claire, and then it'll be scattered in nature throughout the night with a little bit of light precipitation. Not expecting a lot going on. Overnight lows will be in the 40s, so once we get past that day, we'll kind of break down what it's going to be looking like for the weekend, which we do have some better weather, and next week, which looks to be fairly dry at this moment.
All right. Thanks, Greg. Well, happening tomorrow, the farmers market opens at La Crosse's Burns Park. The market is moving there from Cameron Park after seeing a drop in attendance in recent years. Local farmers will be selling meats, vegetables, and cheeses. There will also be live music and drama performers. The market runs on Fridays from May 3rd to October 31st.
Well, big news tied to the NFL draft in Green Bay. It was the second most watched draft ever. Round 1 coverage saw 13.6 million viewers, up 11% from 2024, and the second most watched day 1 on record. Rounds 2 and 3 had 7.5 million viewers, the second most watched day 2, and 4 through 7 averaged 4.3 million viewers, making it the most watched day 3 on record.
Up next, was it a mistake? Sean Diddy Combs rejects a plea deal days before his trial starts.
Plus, the latest on that baseball fan who fell from stands on live TV.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
It's customer appreciation time at Wesco, and we're saying thank you with exclusive savings on furniture and bedding, and your deal is just one spin away. Every spin wins, whether you're upgrading your bedroom or furnishing your dream living room. Now's the perfect time to save in style. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Stop in and spin before this deal rolls away. And don't forget to tell them Peyton sent you.
We would like to thank everyone who voted Dahl Automotive Best of La Crosse County. It means a lot to us to place first in auto service department, new car dealership, as well as voting Randy McDaniel for Best Auto Salesperson. Thank you.
It's time for spring cleaning, and Dahl Auto is here to help. Clean out that old car, and we'll give you an extra $1,000 over book value. Then choose from over 1,200 vehicles and lock in today's prices. Spring cleaning pays at Dahl Auto.
Get an 11% rebate on your landscape project at Menards. Save time and money with rubber mulch. With color that lasts up to 12 years, you can stop annual mulching and enjoy your landscape. Get yours today for $4.99 after rebate. Finish touching up your garden this spring with Master Mark. Create a clean and elegant look with lawn edging. This no-dig edging kit is just $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Behind every exciting moment at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, there's an incredible team making it happen. It's more than just a casino. It's about our people. Our dedicated, friendly staff create an atmosphere you'll love with warm smiles, unmatched enthusiasm, and exceptional service. They're here for one reason: you. At Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, we're not just co-workers, we're family. Come experience the difference our team makes, where great people create great experiences.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Breaking celebrity news, Sean Diddy Combs turning down a potential plea deal in his federal sex crimes trial. It happened today in court. The deal would have reduced Combs' prison time if found guilty. Combs is facing racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. Combs' trial starts on Monday.
A scary moment at a baseball game, a fan falling over 20 feet out of the stands. The man now in critical condition. CBS's Michael George has more and a warning. This could be tough to watch.
Someone must have fallen from up above.
All of PNC Park went completely silent after a man plummeted from one of the outfield stands and onto the ground during the Pirates' home game against the Chicago Cubs. You can see from this video the man appears to rise from his seat before he falls over the Clemente wall, which is 21 feet high, just as veteran Pirates player Andrew McCutchen hit a double.
That is just awful.
After the incident, McCutchen looked visibly concerned. The game was immediately stopped, and officials quickly began running onto the warning track to assist the man.
Say some prayers.
Players could be seen taking a knee as medics lifted the man onto a stretcher before driving him off the field. He was taken to a hospital where police say he remains in critical condition.
Thank both, our medical staff, the Cubs medical staff, EMS, everybody that got to the gentleman.
The Pirates released this statement saying, "Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family." And McCutchen took to X saying, "Truly hate what happened tonight. Can't help but think about that guy, his family and friends. I pray tonight for him."
Michael George, CBS News.
The Trump administration has its first staff shakeup. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz is out. Waltz's job has been in limbo since the Signal app mess. President Donald Trump now plans on nominating Waltz to be the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations.
My hope is that Trump is not scapegoating Waltz and that he identifies where the weaknesses really are with the Secretary of Defense and other members of this security establishment.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio will temporarily cover Waltz's old job.
Doge cuts are driving the biggest 2025 layoffs. That's the word from the firm Challenger Gray and Christmas. So far this year, employers have cut 602,493 jobs. Of that number, 281,452 are tied to Doge. The largest cuts were at USAID, Health and Human Services, and the Department of Defense.
Well, just in case you weren't spending enough money, now robots can do it for you. Visa announced it's enabling artificial intelligence to find and buy products for its customers. MasterCard made a similar announcement earlier this week. Consumers can still set guardrails and preferences, but both MasterCard and Visa say their AI can select items and make online purchases by themselves. And in other AI news, language learning platform Duolingo is replacing contract workers with artificial intelligence. Duolingo's CEO said that the technology may not be 100% perfect and could lead to some occasional small hits on quality. He also said the company, quote, can't wait. He acknowledged the move could lead to less work and opportunities, but insisted the company still cares deeply about its employees.
We will have more news ahead.
But first,
fortunately, it's still going to be a wet end to the work week with more showers and just a lot of cloud cover and cool conditions. But the weekend is still shaping up to be dry with 70s coming back probably for Sunday. We'll break it all down for you coming up on this First Source weather update after the break.
We see you out there building a life you love, knowing that when inspiration strikes, nothing should get in your way. At Blaine's, we're here to help with everything you need to make it happen at prices that make it possible. Like half off this whiskey barrel planter, $12.49. New at Blaine's, save $2 on Miracle Grow organic products, 20% off Longfield spring bulbs. Plus, check out our assortment of live plants in our outdoor garden centers, now open. Blaine's Farm and Fleet, in original.
It's Hy-Vee's 3-day meat sale this Friday through Sunday. Get Table Makers chicken breasts, just $1.99 a pound. Bone-in pork shoulder roast, just $1.77 a pound. Fresh ground chuck, just $3.99 a pound. Pork loin back ribs, just $2.98 a pound. Buy one, get one free on marinated pork loins. Plus, save on bacon-wrapped sirloins, Johnsonville smoked sausage, chicken grillers, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
It was a beautiful day. I was riding my motorcycle and a drunk driver turned into my path and ran me over and just drove away.
It was very stressful. We were getting bills left and right, and some of them were very, very big.
Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben had a game plan from the start. Thank you for handling my case with integrity and honesty and with an awesome game plan, and it ended perfectly.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
At Sealands Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. Discover a world of comfort and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Get breaking news or other quick links. Follow us on X at News 8 News.
Yeah, our average temperatures continue to climb. In fact, we're at 66, and this by the time we get to about middle of next week, we'll probably be near 70. Lows still in the 40s, but we're getting closer to 50. So when you see 70s next week, it's really not that far from average where we should be too, but it looks to be a little bit above average for most of the period. But we still got the damp conditions to go through Friday. Scattered showers tonight. It won't be an all-night rain, but still we'll see an uptick in activity after about 10 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow will be more showers, still potential going on, especially further north you go, but it won't be an all-day rain. Definitely chilly in some areas with temperatures struggling to get to 50 degrees with the north wind blowing too. Then seasonal Saturday back to the 60s, and Sunday so far looks probably the best day of the weekend. A lot of areas will be 70s with mostly sunny skies for the time being, and that continues to next week. We still got the activity just to the west, this front that's sitting right there, this activity, which actually was a few thunderstorms too. It'll begin to push through the area, but not till about 9 it starts crossing the river potentially, and then maybe 9 to 10 you start seeing it. It'll cross, it'll break up a little bit after 10. You'll probably start seeing more of that activity. Eau Claire, further north Eau Claire, you'll actually probably start seeing that area kind of rotate around. It'll be general light rain, but for most of the rest of the area throughout the night, just scattered shower activity that'll continue and could impact the morning commute with a little bit of light rain depending on where you're at. You see that activity come through, so that will persist through the morning. And then after the morning commute, I think that's when we'll start seeing showers be really widely scattered. The only exception is going to be further north of Eau Claire towards Rusk County. That area will continue to see some light precipitation probably through a lot of the day as that low rotates up to the north. And yes, there is some blue way up into the UP indicating how kind of cold this air mass is. Overall, as you go in the afternoon, still cloud cover persists. I don't think we'll see much in the way of breaks probably until Friday night. Even a shower potential is still there for Friday evening, but I think most areas will remain dry. Even if you do get any type of precipitation Friday evening, it'd be very light. Then later at Friday night, we'll start seeing the clouds begin to break up, leading to more sun for Saturday. Rainfall amounts really further north you go, where that steadier rain is more of a possibility. You might pick up more than a ½ inch. Everyone else will probably be much less than a quarter, even less than a tenth. So nothing like the southern areas that saw all the rainfall. There'll be much less, more focused in further north. Temperatures tomorrow, really struggling, mid-50s, low upper 50s if you're lucky. Fortunately, north of Eau Claire, you're probably not going to get 50 degrees, so this is quite chilly for this point, the early May, to see these temperatures. Saturday, we get back to where we should be, 60s. Clouds in the morning, more sun in the afternoon, but pretty much seasonable conditions. Sunday gets a little bit more interesting. We get back to the 70s. Unfortunately, warmer a little bit north, but you see a few 60s down here, and that's because we got a little bit of a cloud cover down there that's going to lingering. And temperatures Monday continue to be fairly nice, upper 60s, low 70s. Not far from average, but a little bit above. Why we have cloud cover coming in, that system that came through our area, digs southeast, it starts rotating, and then it's going to start coming back a little bit by the time we get to Sunday. And that's why some of the areas in the far south, southwest Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, may see more cloud cover going on to Sunday, keeping those temperatures maybe not quite reaching 70 degrees. Not a big deal, but it's interesting that it's going to come back north. Otherwise, next week is fairly quiet. We do have maybe a cold front coming through at some point Wednesday, dropping the temperatures really not that much. But by the time we get to end of next week, when you're 72 on Friday, that's really only about a degree or two above average. So it's mild, but for the most part, it's just a little bit above average. So we just got to get through tomorrow night, and then we'll definitely be on the drying trend.
Not too shabby.
No.
Thank you, Greg. Up next, it sent people running.
How a snake ended up on a popular beach.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, it's a Foodie Friday Fiesta with chips, salsa, and smart snack swaps for your Cinco Fiesta with Hy-Vee dietitian Ruthie Chips.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get up to $900 off select Beautyrest Black adjustable sets and choose a free gift with purchase. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years and get free white glove delivery. Beautyrest Black and free gift with purchase. Now at Home Sleep Express.
At Knutson Roofing, we know a cheap roof isn't good, and a good roof isn't cheap. When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with the bargain bin. Go with the pros you can trust. Knutson Roofing, over 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Choose the best with no regrets. Call 715-ROOFING today and get a $250 Visa gift card with your completed roof.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for burgers? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4. All-purpose, beef and more, steak and game, and Lena's Ufta. First, you need ground beef, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of pleasing per pound, make into patties and grill to your liking. All 4 of these will make great tasting burgers, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And buying local always tastes better.
Dahl Honda is proud to sponsor News 8 Now's Top Notch Teacher Program. It's always a highlight of our month to recognize the top-notch teacher and thank them for all they do for our students in school. Dahl Honda values the great work all teachers do for our children and community. If you know a teacher who deserves top-notch teacher recognition, please nominate them. Thank you, teachers, for going above and beyond and providing a top-notch education.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 10% off Area Rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off Area Rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A snake surprise in Maryland.
Oh my, an eastern hognose snake was spotted on Ocean City Beach. The snake is known for playing dead and luckily isn't venomous. At one point it started chasing people.
Oh, man.
Animal control was called in to help catch and relocate the snake.
Yeah, I'm not.
This is a big snake!
Not an expert on which snakes are and are not venomous.
I wonder why it's called hognose. You know,
probably just whatever is going on up front. But any snake I see, I'm headed immediately in the opposite
Yeah, I
way.
see them on the trail sometime. Like, you know, I get a little jump, but they're not my favorite thing. I'm not super afraid, but I don't love them.
No,
Yeah.
but at least around here, you don't really run into venomous snakes
not
at all.
too
I've
much.
seen like a grass snake maybe twice in my life.
Yeah.
So that's why living in the Midwest is so great. We don't get the black widow spiders. We don't get venomous snakes.
Or fire ants, which I am deathly allergic to, so it's a good place to be, right? All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Holman Locker and Meat Market is your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up on our summer meat bundle, which includes top sirloin, ground beef, Polish sausage, chicken fillet, pork chops, locker dogs, and brats. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Save hundreds, one seat at a time on Stressless, the most comfortable furniture in the world. Only at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Right now, take $200 off each Stressless seat. This includes each Laurel or Mint dining chair and home office chair, and each Stressless recliner. You can save $600 on Stressless sofas, $400 on love seats, and thousands on sectionals. Refresh your home with Stressless seating for less. Shop Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Family owned for 100 years.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
To oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
As a teacher, I think it's important that students here in Wisconsin become proficient and ideally strong in math.
We need to keep teachers like you here. That's what motivated UW-Madison's Wisconsin Teacher Pledge program.
By covering the cost of tuition, the Teacher Pledge enables us to teach in areas and subjects where we're needed the most.
We're working to fill these gaps, and those who benefit are the youth of Wisconsin.
When we stay in Wisconsin to teach, that's a win for everyone.
One Wisconsin, on Wisconsin.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh quality meat. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $5.89 per pound or 85% lean for $5.49 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Welcome to the Jennifer Hudson Show.
It's a choice I choose every day.
Feel joy. This is joy right here.
This room is just full of love. Let me show you how we do it. I got a few ladies here that you have inspired. You did it! Don't you want to meet those heroes? Come on out here. It feels so good to just be in the presence of this joy.
Weekdays at 4 on News 8.
All right, still damp and cloudy tonight. We will have a break in the showers, so the evening will probably be dry until about 9 to 10, and then definitely we'll have some showers throughout the nighttime. Could be steadier rainfall that will go through the morning commute. Overall, less shower activity Friday, still damp and cool, even 40s potentially on Friday. The weekend still looks good. Next week, pretty close to average or above, mild, but the bigger story probably next week is just dry conditions overall.
And looking consistent overall.
Yeah, we like dry.
Back and forth a little bit, yep.
All right, that does it tonight for us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.